What is going on, guys? My name is Enigma. Welcome to my first ever video on this channel. So today is my first ever FIFA video that I've actually done with my Xbox One, and today we're going to be starting FIFA 15 career mode. So obviously you need to know why I've chose Newcastle United. Well, for a number of years now, I'm going to say around about 7 or 8 years, I've supported Newcastle United. Ever since I really started to get into actual football, I kind of had to choose a team, and it was the team my dad supported. Basically, my whole dad's side of the family supported, apart from my uncle who supports Middlesbrough scum. And yeah, so I had to choose Newcastle. I love them to the death, even though as of late we've been really, really shit. But I don't really care because I love them, and especially that guy on the screen right now, Mr. Sissoko. He's a god. Fuck Debussy. Luke de Jong's alright, and I can see Mike Williams in there, so he can just go and die. So, yeah. So, this is just gonna be a general career mode. Just becoming the best from the stage we are right now, and hoping that we can actually do something magical with this football team. So, we're gonna go straight in with transfers because I feel we need to get it out of the way, but with the team we've got, it's gonna need some moving around, maybe a lot. So I was gonna try and switch around Kabea and Gouffran, but then I remembered Gouffran isn't good, so I had to go out and I had to buy someone. So I went out and tried to buy Yannick Bolasie from Crystal Palace. I thought this would be a great player to sign because obviously, as everyone knows, he's a bit of a pace demon, and he's actually a really good player on FIFA in general. So I also bidded for a Lacazette, but obviously I wouldn't have shown you that because it didn't really go through. Yeah, I offered like 10 million, and yeah, that was definitely not happening. So yeah, they rejected the offer. They wanted 4.5, so I said that was fine because obviously the talent he would have brought to the team would have been great. And yeah, we ended up selling Gouffran for 3.7 million. I'm going to be honest, that was probably like the best I could get. And from Stuttgart's point of view, they just made a massive mistake. But yeah, I'm happy with that. And I was looking through the Bundesliga, and not many players caught my eye apart from this guy, John Anthony Brooks. Not too sure, but I think he may have got a team of the season last year on FIFA 14. Not 100% sure, don't count me on that, but yeah, we did get our offers for 5.5 million accepted for Bolasie. Important first team player, obviously, because he's going to be a lot of rotations. There's going to be a lot of rotations within the team because we've got so many like wingers at the left side and the right side. But yeah, Hertha accepted the offer for Brooks, but they also had offers from other teams, so I had to get onto Brooks' side of demands and offer him more wages. Then, this was the part where I wasn't too sure. I bidded for Danny Ings, but I wasn't really too sure if I could play him in striker or not, because when I've used Danny Ings in the past, he's not actually that much of a striking player on FIFA, because he doesn't... Obviously, he's quick, he's really quick, but it doesn't really help me in any way. So I think I'm gonna play him on the wing. I think that'll be the best way of playing him. But we go into our first friendly against Chievo, hoping for a win. Sissoko picks up the first goal. Colaccini gets a yellow card, and I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, Colaccini does get sent off. This happens to me every single career mode I do in Newcastle. Colaccini gets sent off every single time in at least one of the friendlies, but Kabea picks up a goal to get us the 2-0 win against Chievo, and I was really happy with that because obviously Chievo aren't the worst Serie A team, but it's a friendly, so not all the players will be at like full pace, if you know what I mean. But then here we are signing Danny Ings, 4.6 million. That's a pretty good deal for a player with decent potential. That was a really good pickup, and we did put Danny Ings in striker, but sooner or later, I kind of realised he's probably not the best in striker, but it's good for a rotation if Cisse or someone's tired. And we go into our next game against Eibar, a recently promoted Liga BBVA side. Um, they've signed some decent players, but they do take the lead, and then Colaccini gets a straight red. God knows how he did that, and Tiote doesn't. He's the dirtiest player on the planet, Tiote. But yeah, Williamson comes on for Brooks. Williamson nets one. That was the shock of the game. And I think this is how it ends. I can't remember who he actually scored. No, they missed a penalty in the 87th minute. And yeah, I thought I said like someone's random name and they scored. But yeah, I started looking through the French league and I saw Florian Thauvin. Not sure how to pronounce the name. Thauvin maybe. 7 million. I thought it was decent, but they actually wanted 9. So I did go back and try and sign him again, but we'll go and see what happens in a minute. But then we go into our third and final friendly against Cologne. I'm not sure if they're in the Bundesliga now, but they've got Thomas Callas from Chelsea on loan, and they've also got that striker Uya, Booyah. But yeah, he's very, very good. I may look at trying to get him in January if our strikers start to struggle. But Sissoko gives us a lead in the 39th minute, and I think we end it there. No, Cisse, surprise, surprise. In the last couple of minutes, Cisse gets a goal. And yeah, Thauvin, well, Marseille wanted 9 million for Thauvin, and he wanted 50k. I was happy to give him 50k, and we did actually end up going to sign him, which is a really, really, really good thing, because on our right side, we're not really the strongest team. We've got Obertan, but jumping straight into this game, and I did say Danny Ings wouldn't be the best as striker. I mean, that was not a good shot, right? But Willy Caballero, my God. Sorry there was no cut into the game, but for some reason I couldn't find any of it on my recording from Elgato, but that is just awful. I think the next replay is the best angle to see it from. What is he doing there? But honestly, I wasn't too annoyed because we were then in the lead, but as you know, it's Manchester City, and yeah, they had so many chances, right? So many chances. We were getting dominated, and I usually do pretty well, but we should have given away a penalty there. You see Brooks completely takes him out, but Colback goes down injured. He's one of the main players in this game who stand out, and obviously Tiote makes a mistake, which then leads to Yaya Toure cutting inside for Jovetic to put away that. That was pretty realistic Newcastle United. Tiote gives away the ball. The defense just goes to mushy peas, and they score. Like, there's no other way around that. But Sissoko, I don't know what I was thinking there, but yeah, I just go for it. Go for it, because the halftime whistle went, and 1-1 at halftime against Manchester City is a very good, very, very good scoreline. But we have here some dodgy defending, and they goes to a corner for Manchester City, and they play it short, and Nastasic is here, and he turned right, but Tim Krul made a very vital save for this game, and Balassi came off the bench, and he made the first contribution to the game, and Cisse nearly got it from here. But you know, you can't always expect nothing from Manchester City, because they were always attacking. They signed Sami Khedira from Real Madrid, which I thought was actually a really good deal. And he goes through on goal, and Brooks, that was the most necessary touch I've ever seen. But we go into the 90th minute here. Ayose Perez plays through. Papa Cisse. Fernando comes from behind. Penalty. Straight red card. 94th minute. I think this is like halfway through at a time. He gets a straight red. Don't know what Zabaleta is doing there in the background. But we have a penalty at home against Manchester City, and the Lord Saviour, Papa Cisse, could save us again, because these past 2 seasons, he's done this very, very often. And Papa Cisse steps off for the penalty. Wibby, and wow, you don't know how happy I was, right? He had to like celebrate in his own way, and really, really well. Like, that was a good penalty, but I'm surprised Caballero really didn't like do anything, because you'd think it'd be a bit obvious, and it's just like right above his shoulder. You think like a keeper would just like parry it away or something. That's a pretty easy penalty to save, if I'm honest. But I was ecstatic at this point. They got an extra minute of added time. I just noticed that because it was 4 minutes a minute ago and it's now 5. But they do go on the attack, and David Silva, obviously. I'm gonna have to tell you one thing. Tim Krul is the one of the best keepers, like at certain points, right? Certain points. Some points he is god awful. Like he makes a lot of mistakes, but then yeah, Tim Krul catches out of the air, boots it outfield to Papa Cisse, but obviously Cisse's not that fast, so he could not get there. But the final score was 2-1. Guys, hopefully you did enjoy this episode of the career mode. If you want to see another one, please do drop a like and don't forget to subscribe. My name is Enigma and thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.